You okay, bro? Can you please not leave your blood on the table? Thank you. Hey, my little peacheroonies, and welcome back to another episode of my Sons or Vampire series. In between this episode and last, Realm of Magic came out, so I've removed my magic mods and I've made Sammy be a spellcaster. Also, I added little Nyx to the party as well because I may have forgotten to add Nyx, which is bad, I know. He's pretty important. He is Sammy's familiar. But now we have an awesome trio. We have Cody, who is a fledgling vampire looking super bumpy there. We have Sammy, who is now... Do your thing. Do your spellcaster thing. Sammy, come on. We talked about this. Sammy, come on, show me that you're a spellcaster. There you go! Bless him. It takes a while to get through that cute little head, but there you go. We got Sammy, the spellcaster, and then we got Seb, who's got one leg. That's his thing. That's his supernatural thing. Kind of all he's got going extra this at the moment, but you never know. But look at Seb being all excited to see Sammy. We're back with our little awesome trio. Sammy, who I've made a spellcaster quite recently, so he's got this kind of focus stuff, but right before that, he was feeling miserable. Really miserable about losing, where's she at? Losing Phoenix. Obviously, this is gonna hit Sammy particularly hard because he was the one that prolonged her life. He was the one that wanted to give up his own life for hers. So he is definitely in a not good place right now. And we know with Sammy, when he's not in a good place, when he's in a bad place, it's usually an alcohol-fueled disaster place. So I'm kind of vibing that I want to buy him a bookcase. I'm gonna get him some spell tomes and whatnot. Just some stuff like to help him sort of focus on himself and try and avoid at all costs a wreck that can quite easily be the ultimate Sammy B in his final form, which is pure wreck. Let's face it, we've all been there, we've all seen it, we know exactly what it looks like. So I'm not 100% sure whether he actually can buy vampire tomes from here. Okay, we can buy vampire tomes from here, but we cannot buy witchy tomes. It's fine. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get Cody the vampire tome. I'm gonna get two. I feel like Sammy would just want to learn about this as well. Also, because I'm kind of vibing that, you know, why are you guys not moving? Guys, you're allowed to move. We'll turn autonomy back on. It's just when I'm like filming stuff that I have to turn it off. But yeah, like Cody, who still is going to work and wow, he's so freaking tall. He's still going to work and being a scientist. Oh man, I forgot how annoying cats can be. Despite the fact that he is a vampire. So you gotta hand it to him for that. And Nyx is like, hello. There's no lit tray in this house. There is no cat bowl in this house. There's no nothing. Please sort it out, Sammy. If you bring me here, you already forgot me. I ain't gonna be forgetting that in a hurry. Can you at least look after me as your pet, please? Okay, I hate gross litter trays, so I always get the zippity zap zoo one, so we'll do the same here. So come and fill this for little Nixie New. But yeah, one thing I was thinking is if Cody's like a vampire, I feel like Sammy, if he's quick enough, because I feel like vampires are fast, but if he's quick enough, he can stop Cody from attacking him with magic. However, Seb is slower than the average folk, you know, he's slower than human at peak form. So, oh yeah, it's hit him, guys. The sadness has hit him. The sadness has definitely hit him about Phoenix. And now he's in full Sammy, like, turmoil mode. I feel like he'd want to do something drastic, like just walk in the rain and think about how sad life is. So I'm gonna get him to go walk in the rain and think about how sad life is. Although he can't quite. He's also so freaking focused from collecting those tomes from before. Temporary. Oh, we still got the moat sight because I only just made him a witch. That's why. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's the umbrella. They think they're holding umbrellas all the time. I'm kind of quite nervous at leaving these two. And yeah, look, this is why I'm quite nervous about leaving Seb and Cody together. Seb is the only non-supernatural member of the household. I feel like he is kind of like, he comes along for the crack, but honestly, he's not really about the supernatural life. He doesn't want to be a supernatural. He's kind of like, so Cody, I thought we came here to, like, I don't know, sort the vampire drama out, defeat the vampire curse, sort the balance between humans and vampires out. Instead, you just stood there like this, being a vampire. Like, what's the deal with that? I feel like this is directly against what we said we came here for, and I disapprove of that immensely. So, actually, right before he goes to work, I'm gonna go ahead and make him call a sick day. You've got sick days, it's fine. I want you to read this encyclopedia. I feel like you need to know, okay? You need to learn a little bit more and you need to know. Also, change out your scientist gear when you not be the scientist. I feel like Seb feels a bit cheated at this point. Like, he's like, I'm not only at a bit of a disadvantage here, but I've been lied to about our reasons for coming here. This is all wrong. This wasn't discussed beforehand, and I'm kind of feeling nervous about our little red-headed resident vampire right now. Meanwhile, what's Sammy doing? Oh, he's needing a wee, and he's being sad. Okay. Cody's discovering vampire secrets though, so that's great. And oh, Joseph's here. Interesting. Wait, you look quite elderly to me. I feel like you're an elder now. Yep. Okay, you're definitely an elder now. Sammy I sent out to be all sad and brooding, and it's just turned into him gonna wee himself. A day in the life of Sammy. Sammy be in a mood. Oh, okay, this is good. I'm finding out things about vampires. Cody has read that vampires can be out in the day as long as they have a ceiling over their head which stops the most powerful sun rays. So it's the daytime right now, but it's rainy. I feel like this neighborhood has a vampire advantage, which is always good. And he's reached level 3. Oh, he's discovered puzzle. This is giving him breakthroughs for his job. Okay, perfectly aligned right here. He's also discovered plasma packs. There is an alternative method for vampires to satisfy their thirst. You can now order plasma packs from the computer. Okay, this is great. We don't have a computer, but the option is always there. Because he's really not that thirsty. He's fine for now, so I don't feel like we need to worry too much for the moment. Meanwhile, Sammy is being all like, I don't know, sort of like, he's like a bit of a Tumblr vibes going on, reading his book in the rain. Feels like he's dyed hair and he's pretty clothes, looking all adorable. That's sort of the vibe he's going for right now. But yeah, I've got him at home to study just because I feel like he's meant to be like pretty on it with the witch stuff. So I feel like he needs to be ahead of the girls in my Realm of Magic series, at least for now. And he has a talent point, which this is vampires. So I don't want to get too much into this. Like, I sort of feel like, I don't know, this should be more for like my Realm of Magic series. So I'm just gonna give him the ability to discharge. I'm not even sure what it means. Also, Cody read that frogs are a valuable source of materials for crafting your own plasma packs. Not the frogs! No, the frogs are such an important and cute element of The Sims. I refuse to harm the frogs. Like, humans I'll kill. Like, I'll kill Sims. Like, we've been there with Eve. I ain't hurting no frogs, so you can get away with that. And I am keeping an eye out for your vampires that I've added to the game. However, as of yet, we have found 0. We have experienced 0 wild vampires. Oh, wow. And Cody is literally like, let's kill fish. Let's kill frogs. Let's kill them all. He also knows that there's a special drink that allows vampires to walk in the daylight. Ooh, and he went up here to go and read a little bit more of the tomes, but he is feeling sick from garlic. Oh, I can find it. It's here. Okay. I'm actually kind of vibing that Seb is potentially starting to feel a little bit worried. So, I mean, it's tough for Seb. He has no magic power. He's like at such a disadvantage. Oh my gosh, Cody has them above his bed. So I'm sort of feeling like Seb has suddenly got really, really into his garlic. And we're gonna put quite a lot of garlic in little Sebby's room. He needs the protection gun, okay? Also, let's face it, garlic be tasty. I kind of totally understand where he's coming from. I mean, I picked the most garlicky house I possibly could to live in, didn't I? But yeah, I think I think Cody might be learning super, super quickly. He's just bright. He's just bright without it even being one of his traits. I still can't believe he's a kleptomaniac. He's never stolen anything, I don't really think. Yeah, my boy likes to steal. He'd be stealing hearts, let's face it. And Sammy being out here looking like a little wet pink-haired snack does seem to have attracted some attention at least. And oh my gosh, you had your mouth open. Okay. You had your mouth open for a second there. I want you to open your mouth again so I can tell. Smile. Pause, quick. Oh my gosh, I'm too slow at this. Has he got the teeth? It's too hard to tell. It's too hard to tell. But it usually doesn't really take Sammy too long to attract some attention because he'd be cute, even if he is feeling uncomfortably wet. And this dude is, oh yeah, he's full vampire. He's full vampire. Oh, Sammy. Sammy's giving him that look of, that kind of Sammy look. What, are you trying to pretend to do the rope thing? Oh, Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Sammy's doing the look of, I'm sad. I need company. I need friendo. Okay, I can hang out for a bit. I'm sure you can. Because look how freaking cute my boy is. Who would not want to hang out with this little cute pie? Yeah, Sammy's like, there's a vampire at home, Cody. Like, he's fine. He just eats these little fruits out of a straw. It's actually real cute. Vampires are safe. They're sweet. This is totally fine. In fact, he's going to enthuse about vampires. Sammy is like, I know some fine vampires. And I know some fine humans. There's fine people on both sides. Where are you even looking right now, Sammy? Like, what's going on over here? He's like, I think vampires are great and they're fine, okay? And like, I was feeling so sad. And I don't ask him if he's a mermaid, because clearly he's not a mermaid. He has teeth. Oh my gosh. Thank gosh for that. I really didn't want the opportunity to become a vampire and a witch, because I think that was too OP. And if you ask to turn as a spellcaster, it doesn't let you go into it, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, Sammy is just suddenly, because he's looking for company and a friendo, he's turned into a vampire's rights sort of specialist. And oh my gosh, look at him turning the charm on. Turning the charm on. Sammy, what are you like? Sammy's out here all happy that, oh, he's a neighbor. He's happy he's made a neighbor who is a friend, who's also, by the looks of it, a pretty young vampire as well. This guy is probably hitting up clubs not long ago as well. He wants to hug someone, so if it's gonna make you feel better, have a little hug. Have yourself a little hug, okay? We've got Cody studying vampire law, and then we've got Seb talking to a cat. Like, I feel like Seb is needing like a little bit more focus. I don't know, maybe we got some garden and stuff out here. I'd kind of imagined like Sammy. Okay, you guys getting on famously, great. I'd kind of imagined like Sammy being the one who like grows the plasma plants and stuff for Cody. But Seb's kind of probably rightfully so, feeling a little bit vexed, being like, well, why am I even here? What am I supposed to do? There's not even any more fruit on that plasma tree. He's just kind of feeling like a little bit vexed and a little bit cross. Oh my gosh, what are these? Oh, there's creepy eyes in the tree. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Oh, creepy tree eyes. Oh man, this is like overturned as well. Okay, this is kind of creepy right here. Even got like a creepy statue and stuff. Yeah, I feel like he's feeling a little bit bored. I feel like he kind of knows like prob's not the wisest idea in the world to like invite like the girl he's dating here. But at the same time, like he's bored. He's bored. He thought he'd be here like fighting vampires. And instead, apparently, we're becoming vampires. And that was never part of the program, okay? This was a late addition to the novel of Stranger Stories Vampires. And he ain't happy. So, you know what? I'll allow you to invite her over. So if you guys didn't guess already, the person that Seb has been seeing is none other than Willow's friend, Zendaya. I actually think these guys make such an adorable couple. Why you would bring a girl here for your first date, Seb, I don't know. The boys in my series are kind of oblivious, other than Cody. I feel like he's kind of got it together. But my other two are just complete little wrecks, let's face it. But I'm just kind of glad to see, like, Seb is such like a sweet character. He's just nice and he's had such a rubbish luck with life. And I think it's been like a really long time since he's suffering in Strangerville. So I kind of feel like he deserves this. Why she is okay with like stargazing here, I do not know. I mean, it's so I can't see a star. Is that a star? No, that's just dirt on my screen. Like, Seb, I don't know why you would even do this. Cody also specifically said when you were talking about the girl you were seeing, hope it's not wise to bring her here. I'm pretty sure Arya says something very specific about not bringing, about having to turn him into a vampire and the fact that Cody could be at risk and she probably shouldn't go out the house. I know you're like trying to hide under this table, but under this chair, it's not really working, but you seem to be safe. You know what? You're being cute, you're being friendly. I'm just gonna like, you deserve this and I'm just gonna leave you to it. And wow, okay. Cody is hungry. Cody is hungry. Please, can you clean this up? What are you even doing? Throw that away. Yeah, Cody's hungry, which is obviously a little bit worrying with Sebi and Zendaya here, but at least they're like out and about and away. And I'm just really hoping it doesn't advance. I know he knows about the plasma parks. Oh no, we do have a PC. Oh, I thought we had a PC. I thought we had a PC, but it turns out we just have a yogurt. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get them a PC because also everyone's sick. I'm also not well at the moment. I have cold. You know when you get cold like in one eye, it makes one part of your nose like really runny and sore. That is kind of where I'm at the moment and it's not fun. Okay, so I'm gonna get him to order a couple of these plasma packs. They're expensive. Your new eating habits are expensive, okay? And then also I'm gonna get you to order some medicine as well. And oh my gosh, I've just realized Sammy can buy Nyx as his familiar. I don't know what this is gonna mean, but what's going on here? Oh, what is going on here? This is some kind of magical interaction because he's somehow stroking the air, but it's stroking Nyx. Yeah, you know Nyx needs to be his like No, it didn't work. No, it didn't work. Sammy, you need him as your familiar, or her. I'm actually not 100% sure what it is. Are you a boy or a girl, Nyx? Yes, he's bound as his familiar. Nyx is a boy, but he does contain the soul of Lilith. And what extra stuff can we do now that you're a familiar? Like, will anything else different happen? It doesn't kind of feel like it will do, which kind of sucks. Like, I would like it to do a little bit more than just like, it's your familiar. I feel like there should be more to it than that, but maybe there will be. Maybe it will all be revealed. And look at Seb coming back with a big smile on his face like, I definitely did not invite my human date to the vampire world. Don't you worry, you guys. Everything's under control. Oh wow, he's feeling super flirty. Passion under the stars. He's like, no guys, I think I'm gonna turn it. I think I'm gonna head off. Sammy's like, yeah, I'm totally just also turning into bed. Don't have any other plans. Didn't pick up anyone's number today. We all good. It's fine. Good night. And I've just realized Cody's thirst has gone up. I did not feed you. What happened there? What just happened? I mean, he must have got it up somehow. He must have just drank a plasma pack with it being in his inventory, right? Right? He didn't drink anyone without me knowing, did he? I mean, where are those plasma packs? Is this a plasma pack? Nope. Infection vaccine. Okay. How did that happen? What just happened? Plasma pack. Okay. I think he did. I think he drank 2 of them. Also, I'm kind of realizing vampires don't have a sleep meter. And I've not really seen him... Oh, bless him. He's still crying at movies, cute. I've not really seen him sleep since he became a vampire. He is, however, a little bit stinky right now. He's feeling sick from garlic, but I don't know what garlic he's running into. Because honestly, he shouldn't actually be... There's no garlic around where he should be. So I don't know why he's sick from the garlic. That's not really making a great deal of sense to me. He does have hygiene as a vampire. So I've gone ahead and sent him to go get a shower for himself. So Cody is the only one up. I think one of you guys said Cody is thicker than a bowl of porridge, which amused me. We do have, now that he's the only one up, I believe our, like, what is it called when she's the one that changed you into a vampire? It's like, I mean, technically lore-wise, I think that's like your vampire master, the one that turned you, has like a degree of control and influence on you. So she's just been like, hi, I'm coming in, we need to talk. I feel like Cody would be a good host. So he's like, here's a plasma pack I prepared earlier. That seems very stolen from the hospital kind of vibes. I mean, that is literally the hospital symbol. This is giving me definite kleptomania vibes here. Kleptomania, is that what it is? I think it is. Okay, this is good because Cody can be like, so, what the hell? Why am I a vampire? Why did you call me here? You need to explain things in a little bit more because you kind of did a bite and run type situation, Arya, okay? You bit me and then you left me. You didn't even tell me about the blood packs. I had to figure things out myself. And I guess from her point of view, she's like, well, yeah, you had to figure things out yourself. Because it was kind of important to me that I knew you were at least like, I don't know, you could do some stuff. There's a lot of this you're gonna have to figure out yourself anyway. It's just part of the path of being a vampire. And oh wow, we've taught her about a new type of purge. So he's gonna be like, okay, you never actually explained what the problem was. And I got my boys here. They wanna know. I'm kind of seeming a little bit untrustworthy and kind of vampy right now. She's like, is that a witch's familiar on the table right there? Disgustingly sleeping right in front of me. I forgot you have a witch with you. Which is actually the exact reason I've brought you here in the first place, because we have a witch problem. So from Arya's point of view, there has always been a balance between vampires and humans. Vampires agree to keep themselves secret and not go around massacring all humans, and in exchange we'd leave them alone and we wouldn't hunt them to extinction. And that's the way the balance has been for hundreds of years. But all of that could be about to change because a witch, a white-haired demon witch, as Arya calls her, has come over with the specific intention of disrupting the balance and causing chaos and causing a lot of humans to be killed. Apparently she kind of hates humans. Who knew? But Cody's like, well, how can Eve just suddenly control you all? Like, that doesn't make any sense. She can't just come here as one witch and make all of you do whatever she says. And oh my gosh, Nick, shut up! No one cares! Too loud! Go sleep on end of Sammy's bed, you're too loud. Oh my gosh, Arya is a foodie, which is like the saddest story ever. Oh my gosh! Send him out prowling or something, please. He's actually doing my head in. However, I'm loving this show of powers. She's like, well, actually, there's something that we didn't realize because it's a really old law and we just didn't really know it was even a thing that would control us. If a vampire bites a witch and ingests a witch's blood, then they will be cursed by that witch's blood and that witch will have complete control over them. And basically, that's why witches are so strong against vampires. Well, how did she just come in there and like, what, force you all all to bite her? Like, did she like how? It doesn't make any sense. And Arya's like, she didn't use her forces to bite her. Like, it's pretty easy for a vampire to be tempted into biting, especially if they've been seduced and then tempted into biting. And that's kind of the way Eve rolled around here and got everybody under her thumb. So Cody's like, what? So you're saying Eve seduced you? If you're so under control of Eve, then how did you manage to, you know, glamour me, turn me into a vampire, escape her without her knowing and all that kind of thing? And Arya is like, well, I'm actually a very wise and also a very old vampire, Cody. And that gives me certain benefits. And Cody's like, how can you be so old? You look amazing. Then he's kind of like, oops, didn't say that. And Arya's like, are you flirting with me, Cody? Cue bashful Cody. But now she's basically trying to create a vampire army to kill as many humans as she can. So you can understand why I've come to you, Cody, and why I need your help. And Cody's like, okay, you've given me a lot to think about. I'ma just sip my little plasma drinky and think about my next steps. She's like, yeah, so just be careful. Like, I know you guys have a witch with you. Don't drink his blood, because then he will be able to control you. Also, maybe just make sure he doesn't let any vampires drink his blood, because then he will have control over them. Unless it's part of the master plan that I'm sure you three guys are coming up with. Anyway, thanks for agreeing to help. So glad you guys are on the case. Feel so much safer knowing you're working on everything. Hope this helped. Bye. And off she goes. Oh, burning in the sun. Literally, she's burning in the sun. How long did you keep her for, Cody? The sun is rising and my girl is turning into embers. She's turning into embers in front of my eyes. Oh my gosh, I can even hear her burning. Please be careful. Please be careful. Anyway, Seb is up. He's like, are you okay, bro? Can you please not leave your blood on the table? Thank you. What was all that about? And Cody's like explaining everything. So he's like, I mean, are you sure you can still trust her? It wouldn't be the first time a potentially evil girl has led you astray, Cody. I'm just saying. Cody's like, yeah, I know. You're right. I'm not sure. I just have a pretty good feeling about her. Seb's like, yeah, your good feelings nearly got us all killed before, so just make sure you know for sure. You've brought us all out here to this weird spooky place. By the way, how did your date with Perry go last night? He's like, oh yeah, Perry, my date with Perry. Oh, wait a minute. My date with Perry, my girlfriend. Yeah, I kind of definitely forgot about that and spent the whole night talking to a vampire instead. Oh, Cody, what do you like? The guy's like, so basically, yeah, witches have a kind of power over vampires, so just gotta make sure that Sammy, what is going on here, Sammy? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Looks like we have a problem. What? What's up? Why are we looking so stressed, guys? And I guess we'll find out in the next episode, guys. So I guess we know a little bit more about Eve's plans now. Sammy has also unwillingly gained the power over a certain vampire who goes by the name of Ethan Slade, who is one of your guys' townies. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. He's upset because they've argued with him. And he has a poorly wrist right now, probably because he offered it up for some drinks. Because, you know, you went all vampire rights for a moment there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Vampires. If you did, please give it a big cheeky thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in another episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
She will come when she's run out of young love.